know, Blackwell is a patient man, but this don't sit right with me. We've been 2 episodes in, and I feel like I've been held back here. Truth be told, nobody cares or knows these other niggas here. Call themselves wrestlers. You know what? I'm going for the top. GM, owner, whatever your name is, Tiger Thunderbolt. Son, you got to see me. You have 48 hours to respond. If not, I'm taking the roster out. And that's on God and them. Blackwell don't like his time to be wasted. Prestigious pro wrestling will become the gun show. And I don't care how you pronounce it. Grand Prix, Grand Pro, I don't give a damn. Blackwell is on the hot pursuit of ownership of this company. Just to shut this punk some bitch down. And just to let you know, I'm prejudiced. I don't like luchadors. I'm here Blackwell. And I hurt people. Because I do what I want.
Decision I make. How can I be an individual with the weight of the world and 8 other planets to take? And with everything happening, gunshots clapping and people all running in every direction with their hands up, praying for the drama to end. I got my hand out, looking for some money to spend. The price tag on the things I need. I'm getting bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so other things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name. With a name. Let me show you how I'm working. Oh, I'm working harder than 100 black mules out in Mexico. No water, no cloud, no cover from the hotter than hell. No dinner bell at the oven again from another bad opinion of me. Who doesn't want the cars, money, fame, attention, bars, honeys, games, attention, stars? Funny how we say we don't need it, and we try to achieve it. The price tag on the things I need. I get it bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so other things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name. Everything that they say about me and everything that they make my name, I'm not the one that's taking everything away from me. And everyone trying to make it harder, and everyone saying I will never be. They're nothing but a name. Oh, the bullet that I aim. Oh, the bullet that I aim. Oh, the bullet that I aim. The price tag on the things I need. I get it bigger by the day. I got a bullet with a name on it. Bullet with a name. Whoa, the way I work so other things, they just take away from me. I got a bullet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix. I am your host, the Doc, Dr. Howard's Dunn, and this is Mayhem. Tonight we have a stacked card, and we're gonna kick it off with a major banger.
The man has come around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a women's division match. Introducing first, Madison Jackie Hope. Madison Jackie Hope has been on a tear since debuting here at Mayhem at the GP. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, today, she looks to continue that route against a mega opponent in the undefeated Christina Vichave. What a night. Thank you for tuning in. Jay Wealthy in the building. The real Code in School. TGM in the house. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the building. Let's see how this goes here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Got a new girl in the house. And her opponent, she is the CEO, Christina Vichave. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in like a superstar, the undefeated Christina in the building. ESW2K is here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Mayhem. Tonight is going to be a grand card, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a minute. We've had to move from coast to coast. That means that this Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Mayhem, the final episode from New York City. The next time we come to you live will be from the Staples Center. That's right, the new home of the GP, the Staples Center, starting on the next episode. Celebrating a brand new era of the GP. The undefeated Chave, Madison Jackie Hope, colliding to kick off this super stacked Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Mayhem! Please say hello to your new CEO. See, while this division was busy playing dress up with my spotlight, I was building my legacy. While y'all were tweeting, crying, begging for attention, I was making power moves. I stepped away and became a mother of two, but still a mother to many. But now, I got word that the boardroom just reopened. I am the woman that turned pressure into profit, hate into headlines, and jealousy into motivation. Every room I step into is complete intimidation to anyone in the area. But you girls got real comfortable while I was gone. Acting like this division belonged to you. Acting like you were stars? Fuck no. You bitches were keeping my chair warm. There's levels to this shit, and none of you are financially, mentally, or physically prepared for it, like I am. But it seems after I beat those two flops, my point still hasn't gotten across none of your heads. To the girls who call themselves queens and princesses, cute. Queendoms still answer to a CEO. So to all the girls in the back, consider this your one and final warning. Because the head mercenary is here. And this women's division, my women's division, it's officially under new management.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christina making a statement before this match, putting Madison and the rest of the roster on notice, and the bell is rung. Here we go. Christina, weight flashing, twisted tornado, crucifix, springboard off two ropes, backsplashing this girl. Let's talk about the athleticism, the technique that Christina Vichave has. Christina, one of the most athletic, one of the most skilled fighters here, but so is Madison. Madison is a wild card. We've seen how hardcore she can get. We've seen her in every single match she's been in so far has been a brawl, has been a massacre. And tonight, she looks to dethrone the undefeated Chavez, but Christina rolling her up. The technique, again, one of the most skilled performers in the game, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, cool. The stream is working well. What big elbow. Ripcord knee right to the jaw. Christina now in control here of this matchup early. And she's calling out for all attention here, ladies and gentlemen. She's calling out to the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, goes for a spear. Took way too much time. And that may have been the moment right there that Madison needed to turn this thing around. But now she's also taunting to the crowd, making it known that she is here. And woof, she made also a huge mistake as Christina was able to evade that and get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, first time ever live this early on a Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in. Standing moonsault on the outside. The ref at a 2 count here live. Ladies and gentlemen, on a night that is stacked. Elbows, elbows, elbows again. Madison and Christina now battling at the outside, and the ref still counting here. Ladies and gentlemen, anything cannot happen in this match. Wow, what a swing. Tossing Christina out, and here we go. Madison as well, very talented, very skilled. Like I said, she's almost like a, reminds me of a Dean Ambrose, of John Moxley, and Christina headed to the top. Christina, the CEO, off the top, Meteora connects. This crowd is going insane here. What a match to kick off Mayhem. The final episode from New York City, ladies and gentlemen. We will be coming to you from Los Angeles, live at the Staples Center from now forward. Moving on, and then Christina, again, she is a showman. What a counter. She saw Madison coming. That was a hell of a bait right there. Big time matches, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight. Christina now. Spear! 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 Covered! 1, 2, and a kick out by Madison. Madison's grit, Madison's gut and determination to stay in these matches. She's not one to be beaten easily. Fight forever is correct here as the crowd is going insane here. The kickoff mayhem as these two women are locked in war, exchanging huge haymakers. Boom! Which one's going to give in first? And here we go. Christina asking for one. She's asking for one right to the jaw. She counters again. One more time. Madison, and Madison eats a huge swinging kick. Shades of Booker T. The five-time WCW champion. As Christina goes for another cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Madison. Madison also, I don't know, reminds me of Liv Morgan, of the Rated R Superstar. And she tries to go for a big move there of herself. Christina ducked under. Christina now hooking the arm, planting her face first with a rose plant. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. She's dragging her in. Tonight. Wait a second. Christina's hooking her up. Nails her. Ladies and gentlemen, what a cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the CEO, Christina Chavez. Christina continues her undefeated streak. And ladies and gentlemen, Blondie Guy, welcome to the live stream here on Mayhem. What a way to kick off the show. Madison put in a fight, but Christina may have just cemented her spot as the #1 contender, the most winningest superstar on the GP roster. The CEO has arrived. She may literally be in line, the first in line to be a women's champion here in the new era. What a night, what a way to kick it off. This crowd was into this first match. These two backstage security footage here. Ladies and gentlemen, that guard is playing video games, but he just got assaulted with a kick. I think that's Raven. Raven backstage assaulting this guard. I have no idea why. This is where is the rest of security? Why do we not have more security backstage and this man is getting decimated? Why the hell has Raven, who's in tonight's main event, coming back here ringside? What the hell? Why would Raven? Anyways, back to action here, and we'll take it to the ring announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a men's division match. Introducing first, Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Taylor looking to make an impact here. Brand new look. He's removed the mask. The mask is gone. And tonight, he has a formidable opponent ahead of him. Formidable, to say the least. Because tonight, on a stacked card, the action continues. We'll make sure to keep you updated on exactly why has Raven even decided to attack a security guard. But you have to begin to wonder, as we saw to kick off the show, Eric Blackwell, the son of Shango, did issue a threat to Tiger Thunderbolt. He gave him 48 hours to respond. The OG chairman, the OGC, till now has not said anything. Then it was 24 hours. And then the final warning. Tonight, we have not seen Blackwell yet. He has not arrived in the building. We're yet to see what's going to go down. Keep you updated on all of that as the action continues and goes on here in the ring. Look, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent is Corey Blake. And I mean, you saw the announcer, they take a little bit of liberties there, but okay, we'll let him rock. Corey Blake, known all around all around wrestling, is one of the most standard physical. He is the blueprint of the industry, ladies and gentlemen. He is here. He is ready to compete, looking for a big victory over Jack Taylor. So far, we know that amongst the men here in the division of the men's division, in the men's division, that Michael Mayhem Matthews is pretty up top there, leading in the rankings here. Rankings are yet to be determined and yet to be released. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The bell is rung. Collar elbow tie up, center of the ring. These men testing each other here. Jack Taylor pushing Corey back. The ref here needs to get in the way here. There we go, one more time, and again testing each other, and again Taylor this time, he's showing that he's stronger, maybe, could be, or the strategy. It could be the strategy. It could be the strategy in all of this right now that's got him going. And here we go, Corey now. Turn off his notifications here, Corey. Calling up for Jack. He's on the apron. Springboard. Hurricane Rana. And that's what I'm talking about. This guy, he has skills. He has skills. Well known around the call world. And look at this, the world behind him here as the crowd counts with those right hands connecting. And Jack getting up here. Jack able to get out of the way. And wow, I think Corey may have overextended there on that kick there, hurting his knee here. And here we go, he comes back here. Ducks on the right hand. Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor may be the kryptonite to Corey Blake here. And Corey, right, I said that, nails him with an inverted DDT. Drop kick right to the face, double boot, springboard off the bottom rope, moonsault, and he goes for the cover. One, kick out by Jack. Corey Blake, well balanced. The man is a wrestler, he is a brawler, a little bit of a high flyer. Jack Taylor, a brawler, a wrestler, a technician. You won't really see him go sky high. Well, here we go. Springboard moonsault. And there it is. That's why you see him hurt himself there. He might have connected halfway. And Corey Blake with a huge DDT there. Right hands. And that may have allowed Corey Blake to get his move. What is this? Oh! Like an attitude adjustment. Cover 1, 2. Then a kick out by Jack. And I don't think even Jack was ready for that one. Reminds me of Seth Rollins almost here. And here comes Jack, the technicality. Looking like the crippler. Crippling his opponents. And eating an inverted DDT for the second time. As Corey Blake has seemed to pick a target on that neck. And that has slowed down Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor kick to the midsection. Corey Blake trying to go for executioner. And no, Jack Taylor fights his way out of it. Jack Taylor with a huge headbutt. And he's building a head of steam. This time, goes around. Gets over, power bomb. Cover, 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. And Lupo in the building, ladies and gentlemen. As he's tuned in to watch Jack Taylor. Kick to the midsection, hooking the arms. Oh, wait. Go! Twisted Fate. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. What a match. And we're only on the second match here of the card. Jack Taylor. And that may have been the end. Corey Blake saving himself at the very last moment. Corey Blake trying to go for a springboard. Jack Taylor trying to go for a kick. Eating the combo. Arm hook. Oh, and then counter. What a sequence. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match. And this is torture right here. There's no place to go when you're eating those stunts. And both your arms are hooked. Jack Taylor headed to the top rope. Jack Taylor calling for the end. Shades of Rob Van Dam, but he missed. RVD would have been proud. Springboard on the spear, cover, 1, 2. Then a kick out by Taylor. Staying alive and staying in this fight. The bitrate is lagging, as I'm being told here. Well, it's the first time here we're coming live from a new area. The internet may not be as reliable, but we're here. We're trying this live here, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time from a new place. Jack Taylor stomping out Corey Blake. Corey Blake, Hurricane Rana popping up out of nowhere, and he's livening up the crowd. Tries to go for another finisher, but to no avail. Ladies and gentlemen, just the second match on the card here tonight, and this is going insane. Collar elbow tie up Jack Taylor. Corey Blake off the rope, rebound, and a huge elbow. Wait, Corey Blake in frustration out, removing the turnbuckle. Springboard this time off the top rope moonsault. You can see the crowd, you can see the fans, the camera's flashing. And this time, he's going for a sleeper. He's going for the sleeper. The sleeper locked in. Jack Taylor may be out. Jack Taylor may be fading. And he is. Corey Blake wins. Ladies, Corey Blake wins. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, he is the Blueprint, Corey Blake. Corey Blake takes the victory live right here on Mayhem as we take a look at the action. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, the action was fast, hardcore. Look at that. At times it looked like Jack had the win. Both of these men earned the props for what they've done here tonight. Shout out to both of these superstars. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Mega action. Ladies and gentlemen, this match rescheduled for first time ever. Los Angeles at the Staples Center next week on Mayhem. Princess Akira, Brain Carter will kick off the show. But tonight, still to come, Malik Xavier will debut against the #1 Michael Mayhem Matthews. That is still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is a stacked card because Matt Storm is in the building and he collides with Donnie Sabin. Both of these men looking for victories. Both of these men looking to be the second man to be that #1 contender with Michael Mayhem Matthews. And Kaylee will continue her route to become the one versus Marissa Shy Girl Saturn. This goes down tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to CJ Eddie in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is Mayhem Michael Matthews. Michael Mayhem Matthews is here. And so far, he's been extremely impressive in all of his bouts. Tonight, he collides against the debuting behemoth, Malik Xavier. The crowd firmly behind this man. We all know who he reminds me of. We all don't know, but maybe you guys are similar ideas as me. But this man reminds me of a combination of Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, and your boy, Kevin Owens. If I must say so myself, not a bad, comparison to be related to. And his opponent, making his prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix debut, he is the behemoth, Malik Xavier. Look at the size of this man. This man is a monster. This man is making his debut here tonight live. What an honor. As I step away to get myself a nice cold one. live on 106, ladies and gentlemen. Prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix is back. And maybe this is a sign that we don't do live shows anymore because of our new connection status. But then again, this adds rewatchability. As here we go. Malik Xavier, Michael Mayhem Matthews. The bell is rung. Mayhem runs right through Malik, giving him no time to breathe. Mayhem is well versatile in almost everything, but he is physical. Look at that coffin springboard. Bang in the head. Look at that. He's ruthless. I don't even know if I can call it technical. I just think he is brutal as he goes for a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2, and look how early in the match that is, and it already was a 2 count. That goes to show just the physicality, the brutality of Michael Mayhem Matthews as Malik Xavier. Look at that, he's a little bit of a showman as well. Oh, he tries to go for the doom drop. Malik Xavier saving himself and everything to stay in this. Collar elbow tie up, kick to the midsection. What a move! What a move! Michael Mayhem. Collar elbow tie up here. That buckshot lariat was insane. Mayhem. Malik is about to eat Mayhem's bulldog. Rarely do you see this kind of momentum. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Mayhem Matthews, cover. 1, 2, kick out by Malik Xavier, staying in this fight. What a performance. He is motivated tonight. What a counter. Malik has no answer for Mayhem. Mayhem meets an elbow. Collar elbow tie up one more time. Now Mayhem going for it. Matthews has him in a torture rack position. Matthews, was he setting up here? What the hell is he doing? At the ring with an FU over the top rope, showing his power as well. What a clothesline. This is a war. This is a battle here of attrition, ladies and gentlemen. Off the top rope, a huge body splash to the outside. Mayhem Matthews, Luna Love is in the building, arriving ahead of her huge match here tonight against Ali J. But Michael Mayhem Matthews is in control. Michael with the springboard spear. Malik Xavier needs to do something here to turn this around. But this has been the Matthews show all the way through. Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect by Malik with a slap to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, Malik is coming back. Malik Xavier, what force and power. The speed generated to do that tope suicida. This is his opportunity. He has to stop the momentum of Michael Mayhem Matthews. Kick to the midsection. This is it. This is it. Has him up. This is it. And a huge dominator. Cover. 2. Kick out. What a match. Superman punch. Mayhem. That almost drag out clothesline. What is he trying to do? What is he setting up Malik for? Malik wise getting out of the way. Now this match going to the outside. This action clothesline. This action fast paced. This action hardcore. This action has been non-stop Michael Mayhem Matthews. Michael Mayhem setting up something huge. Nobody home. Malik Xavier falls from the sky. A tank on his way. Ladies and gentlemen, he has him up. Big power slam. What a match here. Now Malik Xavier starting to turn things around. Could he come back and win this match? Stall the momentum of this Mega Man. Michael Mayhem Matthews. This could be the moment. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Mayhem staying alive. What a match. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. He's not done. Malik Xavier isn't finished. Malik Xavier looking to turn this around here. What a move! Mayhem in control. Malik Xavier staying alive. No, but kick, stunner! 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 Cover! This could be it! 1, 2, and a kick out! What a fight! What a debut! Springboard, coffin drop, but I don't know what was that. May have been delirious a little bit there, because there was no one home for that one. Malik Xavier wisely holding onto the ropes there. Malik. Michael Mayhem locking horns, exchanging right hands. Malik Xavier goes down. Michael Mayhem Matthews is putting out all the stops to get to the end of this. Wait, another chokehold. Another chokehold. This one, a dog-like sleeper. Shades of Dean Ambrose. Then Michael Mayhem is won. He has tapped out Malik Xavier. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Michael Mayhem Matthews. What a match. Michael Mayhem Matthews continues his streak. We are only 3 matches in, and it has been a mega night. Thank you all for tuning in to this point, ladies and gentlemen. But still to come, more mayhem. Michael Mayhem Matthews also, like Christina did earlier tonight, may have just cemented himself as a #1 contender.
That would never happen in real life.
What the
my
fuck?
God!
Oh,
What?
Goodness gracious.
hell no.
Oh,
Ain't no way. This
oh,
can't be him. It can't be him. Oh my God! It's actually him.
wait, why is that?
hell no.
Wait,
Spit,
I wasn't thinking about this
looks like he's
yesterday.
seen a ghost.
Hey,
A ghost of
away.
his past. Well, why is he even here in the first place? Who the hell brought him in here?
I've been doing this for 5 long years. I was told to quit the moment I stepped up and answered the call. The day I walked through that door and canvas jury, day in and day out, I thought I wouldn't make it based on my looks, name, and size. All it took was one change of appearance and a shift in my presentation to go beyond the words of the doubters. I faced them all in that ring. Monsters, veterans, hardcore fighters, friends, allies, rivals. The list goes on. You expect to see no in the world championship, but I have, and I will continue to do exactly that. I am here to elevate this business to the next level with dogs who run an animal car. Over the match, the mid-card, the kickoff of the main event, all this season performing at an elite level. There are no bad matches, no bad moments, no wasted opportunities. Step into that ring. Success is guaranteed in whatever division or out you are, and you can count on that. To some, I'm still considered a rookie. In my track record, look at the matches I've survived. You would think otherwise. Every single person I've ever stepped foot in the ring with remembers my name, and my future opponents will soon enough. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The first and last mistake you'll ever make is underestimating me. For those who thought I was voiceless, for those who refuse to let me speak, hear my words with caution. I will defy the odds, and I am for free.
Shh, do you hear that? They say first impressions are everything, right? Well, look closely. PWGP. Take a good, long look, because the landscape of this entire women's division just shifted on its axis. My name is Allie J, but around the world, they call me the Pretty Menace. Now, I know what the locker room back there is thinking. I've heard the whispers already. Oh, look, another pretty face. Another girl who wants to play wrestler. Bless your delusional little hearts. You see, that's where you're all damn wrong. I am not some fragile little doll you can put on a shelf. I am a menace wrapped in a smile. I've traveled all around this world, tearing through every single ring, bleeding for every company that dared to test me, and leaving a trail of broken doubts in my wake. I didn't just stumble into PWGP, I earned my way here, step by grueling step. And to the PWGP fans, the viewers watching at home and the fans are attending tonight, I see you. I've watched how you scream for this sport. I've seen the passion in your eyes, and let me tell you, that is exactly why I'm here. You guys don't want ordinary. You want someone who is going to fight with everything they have, someone who is just as beautifully chaotic as you are. I belong in PWGP because my heart beats at the exact same rhythm as this crowd. Your energy is my fuel, and I promise you, when you back Allie J, you are backing a girl who will never back down. We are going to take over this place together. Now let's talk about this women's locker room, shall we now? Let's just get one thing completely straight. I've been walking around these hallways for 5 minutes, and all I smell is comfortable, complacent fear. I look at the PWGP women's locker room, and what do I see? I see a bunch of girls playing dress-up. I see people sitting in catering, holding on to their little spots, completely satisfied with just being on the poster. It is pathetic. You all think you're safe? You think because you've been here, this is your house? Look at me. Look at my eyes. Do I look like someone who cares about your seniority? Do I look like someone who gives a damn about how hard you worked before I got here? I didn't come to PWGP to ask for permission. I didn't come here to respect a pecking order. I came here to smash it to pieces. So this is my official statement to every single woman hiding in that locker room right now. The days of you girls coasting by are officially over. I am the wild card you never saw coming. I am the nightmare you can't wake up from. Go ahead and underestimate me. Call me crazy. Call me a menace. Well, you can cause I am. But while you're busy talking shit and running your mouths, I'm going to be busy taking everything you hold dear. If any of you back there think you have the spine to prove me wrong, I'll be right here waiting. Step up or get stepped on. It's your choice. Tonight when I win, it will not just a debut. Tonight was a hostile takeover. I didn't just win a match. I set the blueprint for what the rest of my time in PWGP is going to look like. If I can do this on night one, just imagine the absolute hell I'm going to unleash on the rest of you. The locker room wanted a statement. You just got it. Allie J is here, and I am taking everything. So watch what the Pretty Menace does next. PWGP Universe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here ringside. That was a well done promo there by Allie J. May I say so myself? But we'll take it to the ring announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a women's division match. Introducing first, she is the Shy Girl, Marissa Saturn. Marissa Shy Girl Saturn, personally recruited by the OG chairman Tiger Thunderbolt to join the prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix. And I don't know, I may be hearing whispers of some sort of engagement. Who knows? Welcome to the GP, but tonight, you have a hell of an opponent standing. Well, that will be standing right in front of her in a few seconds here. It won't be a walk in the park for either woman. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing her opponent, Kaylee Michelson. Kaylee has also been very impressive here since arriving at the GP. Her status around the call community, around the universe, is well known, well stated, as she is one of the best. She does not need a spokesperson. She doesn't need someone to stand by her side and hold her hand. This woman's resume speaks for herself, for itself. She's a legend around the call community, and she is here at the PWGP. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hell of a night still to come. And here we go. The bell has rung. Both of these women enjoying the adulation of the crowd here, getting themselves hyped up. And there we go. Both women had the same idea. Running missile drop kick. Both missed. Now they're locked in hordes. Combination neck breaker. Kaylee, Marissa. I know the crowd is standing. I know the world is standing in anticipation to see who comes out on top in every single match now. Now that we know our two of our 4 number 1 contenders, that being Christina Vichave for the women's division and Michael Mayhem Matthews in the men's division, who will meet them at our first pay-per-view, Cyber Sunday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Cyber Sunday will be the first pay-per-view event in this new era. These women fighting it out here to the outside, on the inside, everywhere in the arena. The action can go anywhere. Marissa to the top. Marissa, crossbody. Kaylee ducked out of the way. Very smart, very intelligent. Oh, and a kick block there. That kick may have knocked out Marissa there. Kaylee now in trouble. Marissa, tiger suplex. That one taught to her by the one and only, the chairman, Tiger Thunderbolt. Big running drop kick to the head, to the side of the temple of Kaylee. Kaylee now connecting with that elbow. Kaylee countering, tilt-a-whirl, Hurricane Rana. Stomping out Marissa now. Kaylee now in control. Kaylee looking to make the most of this. Dragging that arm. And Marissa ducked out of the way. Sling blade. What a surprise move. And it goes for a cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Kaylee. Staying in this match. Like I said, Kaylee's resume speaks for itself. The woman is known all around. She is a legend. She is one of the greatest, one of the GOATs. Marissa, if she wins this, if she has the chance here to take to upshout, to what is the word I'm looking for here, to have a surprise victory, to an upset victory over Kaylee. That'd be huge. Look at that move. Wow. Trying to rip the knee apart of Kaylee on that corner. And Kaylee, Hurricane over her own hit. Wait, her counter! Tombstone! What a counter! Ladies and gentlemen, I was not expecting that move. Up on her shoulders. Kaylee, Samoan drop. She's covered. 1, 2, kick out. Good move there by Kaylee. Kaylee's a great wrestler. This is a huge mountain for Marissa Saturn to climb. Oh, there it is. There it is. As soon as anyone builds a head of steam, Kaylee, very experienced. Kaylee, going for submission. We've seen this happen multiple times already. The tap out is a thing here. She's reaching. She's wrenching. Is she staying alive? Look at the referee. He's having some sort of attack there. And nope. That's a break. No cover. What's going on here? What's going on here? Baited. 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 Marissa baited. The Shy Girl baited. The Shy Girl baited. What is she doing? She has Kaylee up. Kaylee is going to eat the turnbuckle. I think I see red there. I think she may have, there's maybe some blood coming from the mouth of Kaylee there. This may turn things around big time. Huge, heavy, big knee. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Shy Girl, Marissa Saturn. The upset of the century. Ladies and gentlemen, that move onto the turnbuckle busted. I mean, that may have injured Kaylee. I think we need to get some sort of doctor out here, because this is, we're stunned here at ringside. Targeting that jaw, that injured part of Kaylee. 3. Ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, the winner of this match, Shy Girl, Marissa Saturn. Marissa saw the opening, she took it, she struck, and that was all she wrote. But I don't think it's the end of this. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, Allie J versus Luna Love. These two women making their GP debuts, in-ring debuts. We've heard from Allie J. Next week, we will hear from Luna Love. And in our main event, Raven, the Outlaw, versus the disciple of the Lord, the everything, Elijah Jordan. It's still to come, Ashley Blake versus Kenzie Bernardo, the first ever PWGP Women's Champion, is in action here tonight. Will she be the one to meet Christina Chavez? We'll have to see.
Yo, Pip Fu. You're here in prestigious wrestling, just like me. Well, prestigious wrestling, my name is Evil Way Ethan Ray. And I'm here to prove Abel is the right way. And guess what? How am I going to do it? By kicking ass, drinking a little moonshine, and getting some gold around my damn waist. And Pimp Fool, I'm a little sorry about your damn luck. Because why? I'm gonna kick your ass in my debut against you, buddy. And Pimp, look, I know you're a professional. And look, I respect you. Trust me, I really do. No harm done. No, all respect to you, bro. But I need a win, and I'm going to get one. So, Prestigious Wrestling, Evil Way is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here ringside, and wait a second, that's Eric! Eric Blackwell is here! Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Blackwell is here, but Eric Blackwell is just assaulting that security guard! What the hell, but why? We know why. We've heard, we've seen that earlier tonight to kick off the show, Eric Blackwell saying he demands a match, if not, it will be mayhem. But can this be related to Ravens? Could this be the gun militia? The gun militia has arrived. The gun militia is taking over, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Blackwell making true on his promise. Backstage, he's beat the holy hell out of that ref, and he is here. Eric Blackwell is here, and he's headed to the arena. I'm going to try to get my swords back here, but what will the chairman say? What would Tiger Thunderbolt get to say about this? Have to say about this? We're going to have to take it back to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a women's division match. Introducing first, Ashley Blake. Ashley Blake. We've seen her compete. A superstar. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, is this the era of the gun militia? We know that Raven and Eric Blackwell have associations, but we didn't know. We had no idea that they would bring what is known as the gun militia to the GP. But it damn well seems like it. I know that Tiger Thunderbolt backstage in his office somewhere is gonna reply. He has to reply now. Now these actions have hit home. Now these actions are happening here. This is not the end of this, that's for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing her opponent. Kenzie Varnado! Kenzie Varnado is here. The first ever PWGP Women's Champion. At that time known as the Divas Champion. She is here, ladies and gentlemen. And can you imagine? Could you simply imagine Kenzie versus Christina at Cyber Sunday? It could be match of the year. We'll still have to wait because Ashley Blake is standing right in front of her. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told right now that actually after this match, resuming this match, stay tuned to social media. After tonight's show, stay tuned to social media for the reveal of the rankings. The rankings reveal will come up on social media following today's show. Showing the technical moves here. Christina Varnado. Ashley Blake countering, working these women. wrestlers at their peaks right now. Dropping her is Ashley Blake. Big moves. Here we go. Wow. Haven't seen that one tonight. Springboard double moonsault. Missed. Fendi's woman locked the horns. Which one is going to come out on top? Asking for more, Blake eats a chop. Asking for more, Ronaldo eats a slap. And Blake counters. Blake blocks. Blake blocks. Blake is coming back here. Blake with an assault. This is hell. Let's go. A good old-fashioned slobber knocker going down in the middle of the ring. Blake rolls her up with a cover. Surprise roll up. Kick out by Vernado. Vernado staying in this match. Vernado eats a spinning elbow right to the jaw. Goes for another cover. Blake. 1, 2. Oh! Blake also, if she wins this match, it can be a big victory. Kenzie. Already, I mean, I can't say it enough. The first ever PWGP Women's Champion. Double combination. Knees to the ribs. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Blake. I think Ronaldo tried to end things there. Blake counter. Blake slips under. And he eats a clothesline. Vernado springboard up the bottom rope. Moonsault to the back. And now Vernado saluting the fans who are backed her here tonight. Who are backing her here tonight. Ashley Blake, reminiscent of Queen Sindel. If you haven't seen Mortal Kombat 2 yet, check it out. Not now, after the show. As Vernado, boom, drops her. Vernado also very experienced. Off the top rope, frog splash! 5-star variation, shades of RVD. And now, the ECW chance going down, ripcord, elbow, cover. 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Christina Vernado picks up the victory. Take a look at what this match had to offer. A banger in and of itself. Very quick, very hard hitting. These two women were technical. They shot their biggest shots early. But the woman that connected the most, the woman with the most accuracy, was Vernado, who connected each and every big move. And it was just too much there for Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Kenzie Vernado! Kenzie with a big win on the night where we all know that Christina Chavez will be in the championship match. Stay tuned to social media to find out who will meet Christina V. Chavez at Cyber Sunday.
Call yourself Matt Storm because everywhere you go, you leave destruction behind. From cheap shots to broken promises, running your mouth like you already own the company. But let me make one thing clear. A storm only lasts for so long. See, I didn't come here to play the villain in your little movie. I came here to fight. I came here to bleed for this business, for these fans, and for every single person who told me they'd never make it. While you were out here trying to act untouchable, I was grinding in silence, getting back up every single time life knocked me down. You look at me and you see someone you can overlook, somebody you think you can bury under all the noise and chaos. But that's the mistake everybody makes before they realize exactly who I am. I'm the Sky Riot Saint. I don't run from the storm, I walk straight through it. And at the end of the night, when all the smoke clears and your ego finally crashes to the ground, the only thing left standing in this ring is going to be me, with my hand raised while you're forced to realize that this place will never be yours to control. So keep talking, Matt. Keep doubting me. Keep trying to tear me down, because when that bell rings, I'm not fighting for hype. I'm fighting for respect, and I'm sure as hell taking it from you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, the super smooth OG chairman. And firstly, I want to thank you all for tuning in live all around the world. Now to business. A few weeks ago, I became aware of a disgruntled employee. At first, I wasn't going to pay any attention, because we all know prestigious wrestling GP isn't about handing out freebies. But then this man decided to send death threats. Like, come on. Earlier tonight, we saw Eric Blackwell send his message, and now it's my turn. You want your opponent? Well, you're going to have to get one. Not tonight. Next week. 1-on-1. And just to make things a little more interesting, it's going to be a no-holds-barred match. And just to add a little salt and pepper on top of that, as for your opponent, you'll have to find out next week, right before your match. See you next week, Blackwell.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger finally responds to Blackwell. Tiger has finally responded to Eric Blackwell, and he has his match next week. No holds barred. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a men's division match. Introducing first, Matt Storm. Matt Storm, one of the vets here at the GP now. I mean, he does have the right to call himself a vet. It's been a hell of a road for Matt Storm. Also looking to meet Michael Mayhem Matthews in that main event at Cyber Sunday. Could he be the one? Stay tuned to social media, as on Instagram throughout the day, throughout the week, the rankings will be revealed. Real cold and cool. What disrespect? What happened? Talk to us. Let us know what is going on in your mind. Real cold, cool. Talk to us. We're live here, ladies and gentlemen. Live commentary coming to you. Maybe for the final time here in PWGP history. The next time we come to you will be from Los Angeles at the Staples Center, the new home of PWGP Mayhem. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Donnie Sabin. Donnie Sabin with a new look here tonight. He's let his hair grow out, more tattoos, a new fit, a new beard. Ladies and gentlemen, could this be a new start? Max Storm, a little bit confused here. You can see his reaction, seeing the new and improved, maybe. Yet to see the new attitude as well here from Donnie Sabin, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in with attitude, with aggression. Maybe he's looking to be the man to face Michael Mayhem Matthews at Cyber Sunday. I'm sure everybody is. Everyone wants to be that #1 champion. And both of these men, what the hell? Both running right into this. There may be history here that I am unaware of. And these two men lock towards springboard. Forearm. Donnie Sabin eating these boots from Matt Storm. Fast paced. Wait, I mean, we heard from Donnie Sabin just a few moments ago backstage, but wow! I did not expect Matt Storm to react this way. He is shooting out the gun right from the bell. Both men, fast-paced, aggressive. Action here, elbow. Not sure right where and in whose favor it may be to slow things down or speed things up, but nonetheless, it doesn't seem like a counter again. I was about to say that it seems like Donnie's trying to slow things down, but then Matt Storm counters, and then again they counter. Chain wrestling at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. For the second or third time tonight, we are seeing chain wrestling at its finest here. And Donnie Sabin comes out on top. Donnie Sabin now to the rope, to the corner, calling for his victim. Like a rabid animal, looking to come down and eat some elbows to that rib cage. Matt Storm not saying, I'm just gonna stand there and eat this. Donnie Sabin counters, Matt Storm's counters. But these men in combinations, kick, drop down, Sabin, cover. First time in the match. One. Gonna kick out there. Matt Storm, springboard, moonsault, eats knees to the ribs. Donnie Sabin, colorable tie-up. Both men now. Lou's gonna take the advantage here. Headlock. Matt Storm. And again, putting more pressure on that headlock, on that squeezes the blood, all rushes, stays all in your head. Up to the ropes, goes under, and he bumps into the referee. The ref in the wrong position. Matt Storm now. Matt Storm with knees, double knees. Donnie Sabin with a chop, and a big right hand slap, another slap, and a chop, and a right hand this time, close fist, and a chop. And countered back. Matt Storm wants a right hand right to the face. No, and he stops her again. Matt Storm with a chop of his own. Donnie Sabin with a chop of his own. Matt with a chop of his own. Sabin with a chop of his own. Matt gets countered now, eats a right hand and a chop. And another, no, he counters the chop, eats a right hand. And it is a good old-fashioned hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Donnie Sabin and Matt Storm may also be looking to steal the show right here tonight. To the top rope. To the top. Oh, no. Brain buster on the turnbuckle. Sabin has Storm right where he wants him. Storm doesn't know where he's at. Storm, wait, he does. Storm was baiting. Combinations. Meteora! 1, 2, kick out. I didn't think there was a way there necessarily for that match to be over, as Donnie Sabin has been in control for the most part, but that time he eats a super kick to the jaw too. Oh! The referee almost hairs away from hitting the 3 count. Fight forever, indeed. Absolutely incredible action. Wait, Sabin. Oh, he thought about that one. I didn't even know that was possible. Sabin got on that barricade, decided against it as he saw Storm was getting up, and this time he's going to drop Storm onto the barricade. The ref at a 3 count. This man, he is raged out. He is hulked out. Channeling his inner Hulk Hogan. Donnie Sabin has turned the tables right back on Matt Storm. Matt Storm, ripcord, jumping knee, right to the jaw. The ref trying to get this right back into the ring, trying to gain control of this match. But these two men don't give a damn. Big elbows. New 8 and 9. And both men back in the ring. Both men bobbing and weaving, looking like Muhammad Ali, floating like butterflies and stinging like bees. Big super kick. Here we go. Go! Capture. Suplex. Both men are down. This crowd is going crazy. What a match. This has surprised us all here, ladies and gentlemen. The ref is down. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, Sabin. Matt Storm. Off those ropes. Oh! Kick right to the face. Donnie Sabin. Hurricane Rana. Plancha. Right hands. The ref. 1 count. 2 count. What is saying? Donnie? Whoa! Suicide moonsault off the apron. Ladies and gentlemen, this newfound aggression, this new style of Donnie Sabin is incredible. Oh! He may have just gotten too excited there. Oh, I spoke too soon. Got him up. Oh! Matt Storm! Just hit him with a massive knee right over the eye of Donnie Sabin. And if I'm correct, I do see red there. Right over the eye of Donnie Sabin. That knee connecting. Matt Storm may have just turned things around. This match may be match of the night. Springboard moonsault. What a battle. Live here on Mayhem. Collarbone tie up. Onto the corner. Goes Matt Sabin. Matt Storm, sorry. Storm to the top. Donnie Sabin needs a kick. Here comes Storm with a combo. Big backdrop suplex. And again, both of these men feeling the fatigue. What a battle. What a war! Out of nowhere! Oh, it was like a Claymore. 1, 2, then a kick out! This has been amazing! Standing moonsault counter, double knees! Holy shit is correct as the crowd, the fans here, the PWGP universe is on its feet for what, I'm going to say it, is so far the match of the night. This has stolen the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, backdraft on that apron. On a night where 2 #1 contenders have been declared, Donnie Sabin, Matt Storm, looking to be the ones to meet them. The ref at a 3, 4. What a battle, what a war. 5. Sabin thinks he's won this. Matt Storm is frustrated. Both of these men are putting on a classic clothesline. 1 more. Matt Storm building on a head of steam. Gets him. Dragon sweep. He is on top now. Collar elbow. Irish whip countered by Sabin. Sabin trying to end it one more time. No! Matt Storm trying to go for a springboard. Countered by Sabin. Sabin countered the Irish whip. Sabin counters the tackle. And a huge spinning heel kick. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, what a battle! What a war! The match of the night has just concluded. Take a look at this action. Donnie Sabin with a out of nowhere, almost like Trouble in Paradise shades of, look at that brainbuster, onto the turnbuckle. Max Storm battled with combinations. Look at this, Meteora. This was a war of attrition. This was a war between these two gladiators. Again, Max Storm may have had it there too, and a kick out again by Sabin. But this was the final. After a Trouble in Paradise 2-3, it was over. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Donnie Sabin. Wow, what a war. A well-earned victory. Both of these men, kudos for putting up what I so far declare as match of the night. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, Ali J, Luna Love make their PWGP in-ring debuts. It is going to be a classic. On a night like tonight, the energy is in the air. And our main event, Raven versus Elijah Jordan, still to come tonight. Here we go. Back to in-ring action, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take it to the ring announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a women's division match. Introducing first, Ali J. Ali J. We heard her tonight. The beautiful menace. I may have messed that up. I'm sorry. But it is a beautiful menace. Now here we go. I may have had that wrong. Both of these superstars making their PWGP in-ring debuts. And her opponent, she is Luna Love. Luna Love, the firecracker, the dark enigma. Excuse me. But look at that. Never seen that before. Very eccentric. This young lady, her superstar aura bleeds, exudes off of her. It's like a magnet of charisma coming out of Luna Love and Ali J as they make their PWG debuts. Wow, that was a little bit of a jar right there. But we're here, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, look at Luna. Let's go. The bell is rung. Woo! Ali J with a huge kick. Wow. Very aggressive. And an STO from Luna. Luna, springboard moonsault. Cover. One. Kick out. Luna Love. Wait! Whoa! Ali J! Wow. Both of these, Bulldog there. Both of these women very, very impressive here to start this matchup. Collarable tie-up. Pushing, ragdolling Allie J's. Luna Love. Luna Love reminds me of Nikki. Oh, Tope Suicida. Wow. What a move here. This is awesome. And the crowd showing their appreciation for Luna Love and Allie J. What a match. The crowd with it. Ooh. Ah. After each attack, counting with the ref. 4. What a night it's been. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We do apologize for the technical difficulties here. First time streaming from a new location. Technical difficulties here, but it won't happen next time. 7 count. And Luna Love, look at that, showing them hips, the dangerous queen. But she is showing out. Allie J eating some kicks. Luna Love, jumping twisted neck breaker. Luna Love, springboard, moonsault, cover. 1, 2, J kicks out. What a match, what a fight. Twisted neck breaker again, cover 1. Kick out there by Jay. Spreading, oh, there you go. There you go, too many chances will eventually come back to haunt you. As we see that there, Allie J now building a head of steam, making a comeback here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, torching the leg. And Luna Love, also a submission specialist. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Luna Love is earning the love and adulation of this crowd here. Off the second rope. Oh, atomic drop, Allie J. Looking like a veteran. Oh, suplex. Oh, like I said, looking like a veteran. Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza. Órale, way. We lie, we cheat, and we steal. As Luna Love is down Allie J. Oh, what a counter. What a move. Both of these superstars here. Oh, the tarantula. The tarantula locked in. Luna Love in trouble. Luna Love in trouble. Oh, no. This match is over. What a battle. But that tarantula, look at Luna Love all over the place. In a huge debut. Allie J. Also very, very good in what could be the standout match of the night. Luna Love, standout superstar, as Allie J takes the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Allie J. Allie J, what a way to stop and literally stop the momentum. What the hell? Who is this? Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I know who that is. That's Damian Porter. Damian Porter is here. Oh no. You know what that means? It is a gun militia invasion. What is this stupid ass security guard just standing there for? Call for backup. Call for backup. I told you. I knew it. Damian Porter. Damian Porter has arrived. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a gun militia invasion. Eric Blackwell promised, and he is delivering. That is Damian Porter. He is the leader of the gun militia. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. Introducing first, he is representing the gun militia, the Outlaw Raven. We saw Raven earlier tonight attack. He was the first one to send a message. This is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The aura behind Raven making his in-ring debut. Absolutely. Look at this. That was perfect. Right on time. This amping up the crowd. What a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, the debut of the Outlaw Raven here at the prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix. What a moment. This is our main event. Making his prestigious Wrestling Grand Prix debut. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his PWGP debut, Elijah Jordan! Elijah Jordan making his PWGP debut, and he's here live!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you probably wasn't expecting somebody like me to be on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. My name is Elijah Jordan, the aerial ace of professional wrestling. The ace that runs the place. Now listen, you probably wondering, Elijah, what are you doing here? Elijah, aren't you supposed to be there? Aren't you there? Under this place? No. So here's the thing about this. I've been watching Prestige for so long that I was thinking in my head, I was like, why haven't I showed up here yet? Why haven't I kicked my damn foot in the door to put myself in there? No, the reason I ain't do it is because I was waiting for the right opportunity not to just step foot in this building, but to kick somebody's ass in the ring. It doesn't matter. It could be a local jobber. It could be those people you get off the street. Hell, you could put me against Michael Mayhem. You could put me against Donnie. You could put me against Phantasma. You could put me against Corey Blake. You could put me against anybody on your roster. But I'm about to kick their fucking head off. I mean, listen. If you really think about it, one or another, all those things I just mentioned, it's gonna happen anyway. I mean, let's be honest here. Those people, nobody in the back stands a chance against Elijah Jordan now. Now that I'm here, we gonna change things around here, cause they ain't gonna stay the same way for too long. I mean, after my first match, when I win my first match, you can go ahead and already put me in a title scene at that point, because I've already probably done showed enough to your ass. Anyway, let me go ahead and just cut to the chase on why I'm here. The reason I am here, I'm not here to sit around on my ass eating that dirty ass catering food. No. I'm here for one specific thing. I'm here for championships. We're not here sitting around fiddle-faddling around with local people that think they're better than everybody, but in reality, they're not. Elijah Jordan has beaten top stars. That's why he is the ace that runs the place. That's why he is the ace of professional wrestling. And that's why I keep everything in the bag. When I say everything, I don't mean it's a spoiler. It's not that. It's more like a fact of life. And you gotta realize to yourself, why Prestige though, Elijah? You've been all over Car. Why Prestige? Well, listen, the reason Prestige, because they got better goddamn talent. I mean, the people I go against, half of the time, I beat their ass. Half of the time, I've already went against them. I want fresh faces. I want new faces. I don't care. It could be one-on-one. It could be handicap. It could be a fatal four-way. Actually, let's not make that a fatal four. No. We don't need that. But all I'm saying is, Elijah Jordan is now in Prestige Wrestling. And now Elijah Jordan is gonna go out to that ring, not just to kick the man's ass, but to deliver some hurt onto this man and show him why I am the ace. Now go ahead and get this goddamn camera out my face.
This match underway. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Got a fire we're starting. And not only that, I do have a new member of the family here. Harley, a new golden retriever. Welcome to the family, Harley Quinn. Good girl. As Elijah Jordan in control here. Raven to the turnbuckle, to the corner. And now we're back here. I'm back. Raven. This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Big elbow counter there by Elijah Jordan. Jordan now in control. No. Jordan dropping him. Big time maneuver there by Elijah. Elijah making his PWGP debut, in-ring debut. So is Raven making his in-ring debut. To the top rope goes Jordan. Jordan soars. Jordan misses the elbow. Shades of Macho Man. Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Raven, he has sort of a unique look. A unique look in the sense that the Joker relevant masks, the Kiss face paint, it is relevant. But then look at his look. His look is very unique. It's sort of as he eats a knee right to the face. Looking like a mixture between an athlete, a demon, and a fighter who right now is literally getting his ass whooped. And I'm sure Tiger Thunderbolt backstage happy about this as Raven. And yet again, we heard from Tiger earlier today, but he did not reference Raven's attack on security. As now Elijah countered. Elijah the one being sent into those steel steps on the outside, and Raven cocky. Raven as good as they get inside the ring. Stomping away, kicking away, sending Elijah Jordan away, and he's going into the ring. He does not want to win his in-ring debut via countout, but he is a showman. Jordan back into the ring. Jordan hits a right hand. Raven with a counter. Raven with a takedown. He is, I'm being told now that he also does have MMA experience. Oh, Blue Thunder Driver. Cover. 1, 2, Kick out by Jordan. MMA experience. Trained in striking by the great Conor McGregor. Trained in submission technique. Take down the techniques by Mahamagov. Whatever I may. No! Missile drop kick. My Lord. What a match. What a move again to the top rope. And this time, he drops an elbow. Shades of Macho Man. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought it was over. Raven can't even believe it. He is losing his mind. Fight forever. Indeed. This crowd is very into this match here. Raven is cocky. Raven is a cocky MFer right now. He is, but he is backing it up with that power. Sneaky power from the man with the frame of Raven. And Raven now locked in a sleeper. Elijah Jordan trying to make Raven pass out here live. No, it's a jawbreaker. Irish whip to the corner. Big, slapping him, kicking him, out to the apron, turning to the crowd who are behind Elijah. I don't understand why he did that. As he eats, why Raven went too far out. He knew. Raven baited him. Hit him with that knee. What the hell is going on here? Whoa! Raven just, what did Raven do? What the hell was that? Cover! 1, 2, kick out! The lights just went out. Another cover. He can't believe it. Wait, ref, take a look. Ref, that's right, ref. That's right, the ref caught him. Elijah! Oh! Mamma mia! What a springboard poison rana! This time, a cutter. Cover! 1, 2, kick out. What a fight. What a match. Raven staying in this. Elijah Jordan, the aerial ace, proving why he is the ace of the sky. Oh, where's he setting up here? Wicked boot to the face. Shades of the Miz. Respect to the Miz. Jordan setting something up here. The aerial ace. What's he doing? Oh, Raven countered. Raven with a DDT. Man staying in this brawl here. Back up top. Oh, counter with a crossbody. Jordan. Literally trying to set the difference here. The aerial ace. He's looking. Oh, the counter with a knee by Raven. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. This fight. This main event is living up to it. As both of these men are making their in-ring debuts. There, Paul. Doctor. Look at that drop kick. Scaled by Elijah Jordan. It is very skilled. As both of these, oh wait, Raven got him. It's gonna be the end. It might just be. Got him with a double cradle tombstone pile driver. Cover. 1, 2, 3. It is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Raven, let's take another look at these replays here. As Raven went all out. Elijah Jordan 2, Blue Thunder. We thought that this was the first moment. 2, and Jordan was able to kick out and evade that. This was the second. Oh, yeah. Elbow drop. And it wasn't enough. No one can do it. He kicked out. This time, Jordan would go for all, but no. Raven, cradle, handle, drop, pile, nail driver, pile driver. 1, 2, 3. That is all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, This has been a hell of a night. What a main event. What a show. Thank you all for what? Well, hold on. I'm getting news from my ears here. I'm getting news from production here that this isn't over, ladies and gentlemen. The CEO, the chairman, has something to say here.
I have had enough of this. First Raven, then Blackwell, and now Damian Porter finally arrives. This isn't the Gun Militia show. This is Mayhem. And if Blackwell wants Mayhem, then he's gonna have it. I changed my mind. And since Pimp Fu isn't here tonight, well then Ethan Ray wants a fight. And it's Eric Blackwell versus Ethan Ray right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, impromptu main event. It is official. Ethan Ray, Eric Blackwell. It is happening. Blackwell is getting his match. It is happening tonight. Anything goes. Ethan Ray, Eric Blackwell. It is going down now. I'm being told that Blackwell's been informed. Ray's been informed. Impromptu special main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is now our new main event. Introducing first, Ethan Ray. What an impromptu main event. And I need a second here to catch up, ladies and gentlemen. Give me one moment. And his opponent making his PWGP debut, the son of Shango, Eric R.I.P. Blackwell. Eric Blackwell, ladies and gentlemen, making his debut. And now that I'm all caught up here, yes, this is actually happening. Ladies and gentlemen, our scheduled main event, Raven versus Elijah Jordan, was a hell of a match. But now, the chairman has given Blackwell his match. He's having it here tonight, and he's circling the ring like playing mind games with Tiger Thunderbolt, making Tiger aware that this may be his ring. But Blackwell runs it. Blackwell is the dog, the biggest dog in the yard. And Tiger Thunderbolt has to just accept it. That is the message. He gave him 48 hours. That was about a week ago. Tonight, 3 assaults. The assault first by Raven. The assault when Eric R.I.P. Blackwell arrived. And then Damian Porter making his PWGP debut leads to this. Our impromptu main event. We're in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Ethan Ray wanted to fight Pimp Fu. Pimp Fu is not here. So he is offered Blackwell. Eats a spine buster. Neither of these men were prepared to fight each other. Neither of these men. We'll see how lenient the referee will be in this. It is impromptu. We're not prepared for this. No one is prepared for this. We're scheduled to be off the air right now, but yet we are in a one-on-one confrontation between the son of Shango and Ethan Ray. Blackwell, whoa, holy cow! A man that size, springboard moonsault, 1, 2, no! There's questions, things we have to talk about, things we have to bring up. What if Eric R.I.P. Blackwell has been demanding these matches, and tonight he loses because Ethan Ray is in control? Ethan eats a kick. What would it all be for? Be for what? Be for not? And wait, Ethan, we know what's in that bag, or at least we've seen. But I think the ref is letting it happen. The ref not stopping any of this. He's letting it continue. He's letting it continue. Kicks down. That bag is now back in his hand. Eric R.I.P. Eric coffin drop. Ethan Ray saves his life, maybe by getting out of the way of that match, or that drop there. Blackwell beating the hell out of him. Blackwell with combos dropping Ethan Ray, and Ethan Ray is defiant. He will not lay down. He will not submit. He will not go down at the mercy of Eric R.I.P. Blackwell, who hits a DDT. Cover. 1. Kick out. Staying in this brawl. Whoops, sorry, headset fell off. Eric, look at this! Putting all the weight behind this chokehold! Could Ethan Ray kick out? Ethan Ray has to get out of this. Ethan Ray! Yeah, and he does! And he does, yes, he does. What a fight. What a brawl. DDT! Take a look at what is happening right now in the outside. Eric R.I.P. Blackwell. Ethan Ray was looking to fight Pimp Fu. Pimp Fu is not here tonight, so he is taking on Ethan. What the F? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Takes us right out of the vision, but here we go, saying right in things. Ethan Ray throwing him out. Nope, no teeth. And now Eric R.I.P. Ladies and gentlemen, Harley wants to join commentary team. Ethan Ray is owning the ring. Whoa! Eric Blackwell bringing in the table. Eric is not just taking this laying down. The son of Shango put down face first onto that table. Ethan Ray is coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Can Ethan Ray be on the verge of winning this? No. Dropped, cover. 1, 2. Yes! Ethan Ray is alive. We heard from him earlier tonight. The man is full of enthusiasm. The man is full of energy. The man has a vision. And no, yes! He counters Blackwell. Cover of Blackwell. What a match! Oh no! Blackwell able to kick out here. And we now know that the ref is letting it go. Tables in the ring. That bag, we still yet to see what's inside that bag that Eric Blackwell pulled out. But we're still in this to the top. Oh! 680 elbow! 1, 2, kick out! The Great American Elbow. And it was not enough. It was not enough. Now that bag back in the hands of a superstar. Ethan, it was thumbtacks. Eric Blackwell. Able to get over. What a fight. These tags, ladies and gentlemen, we know how dangerous things can be. We've seen them end careers. Cover. 1, 2, 2, and a kick out. We've seen these thumbtacks end careers. More thumbtacks. We know what this takes. We know what this does to the body. It pierces you. It strikes your soul, your blood. Everything that comes with staying alive. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Blackwell, Ethan Ray, impromptu main event, and something's got to give as Ethan is down in the ring and Eric just unloaded that table. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Blackwell to the top. What a spinning kick, landing on the body of Ethan Ray, and now that light tube. Oh my God! Off the top, and he lands on the glass and on those pins. Oh, both men do. Both men land on the tacks and the pins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is deadly. This is hardcore. Shades of ECW. I know Paul Heyman is backstage loving this carnage. Ethan Ray, Eric Blackwell, impromptu main event. Ethan, and he connects. That may be his biggest shot. That may be his Hail Mary. Is it enough? Can he seal the deal? Lair Dragon Sweep. Cover. That Dragon Sweep. Look at the back too. The back of Eric Blackwell. All over those thumbtacks. And again, each and every time the body slams on the mat. Look at Blackwell. Oh my God. You can see those tacks on his back, on his thighs. Same goes for Ethan Ray. A ladder now. You have a table. You have thumbtacks. Now a ladder. But for what? Why? Eric Blackwell demanded a match. Well, he's about to end Ethan Ray. Yes, Ethan Ray. That could have killed him. That could have killed him, ladies and gentlemen. Being brainbustered onto all those thumbtacks straight to the brain. That would not have been pretty. That would have been catastrophic for Ethan Ray. Ethan Ray to the top rope. All the way to the outside double axe handle. Nobody home. A spinning kick barely glances Ethan Ray, who's able to barely move out of the way and connects with a combo DDT. Both men down. Both men exhausted on the outside. What a impromptu main event we have here on Mayhem. The final episode from New York City. The final episode from Madison Square Garden is now. It is tonight, and this is our main event. Oh! Apron bomb. Oh my God. Tossing him like a rag doll. Missed. What a sequence. What a sequence. What a sequence by Eric Blackwell, the son of Shango. And another bag of thumbtacks. No, come on, no, please, no. Please, no. No, more thumbtacks. A ladder, a table, all in the center of the ring. Yes, stay alive. Now the well-being of both of these superstars is what I am worried about here. We need, oh no way. No way! More thumbtacks to the outside this time! Now there's no place to hide, whether you're in the inside, the outside. There are tacks everywhere. No. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Each and every time each superstar is lifted, Their careers could be ended. Blackwell fighting for his life. Ethan Ray fighting for his. Oh, big boot in the back of his head, landing in the center of those tacks. The doctors have to be on standby. Yep, I'm being told we do have medical on standby. No way. Ethan Ray stops that fourth bag of thumbtacks, but oh my God! Rushing leg sweep, the back of Ethan Ray's head landing right on the entire bag of tacks. That is not good. Snapmare again. That ring full of tacks. Look at that! Oh! Ethan Ray had to roll out of that. The tacks are all over his body. And Chrome! A 300-pound top rope springboard body crossbody. 2, 3. Onto thumbtacks. It is over. Ladies, let's take a look at this. This was pure carnage. The son of Shango. He demanded his match. He gave 48 hours. He gave a 24-hour notice. He gave a time's up notice. He showed up to Mayhem with the gun militia. And they did just that. They caused mayhem. He got his match in the main event, an impromptu one. And he wins. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the son of Shango, Eric, R.I.P. Blackwell! What a fight, what a night, what a show! We apologize again for the technical difficulties, but this allows for rewatchability. You don't want to miss this show in its full impact. Stay tuned. Here we go.
You scared in the motherfucker, boy. You gonna put me in the match with some scrub, and you saw what happened to him. He died. Blackwell's not gonna respond to your little text messages. I'm a grown-ass man, boy. And I'm a man of my word. You causing people to get hurt around here. None of this is my fault. Blood is on your hands. And you know what? You don't got to respond, son. I'm just going to continue doing what the fuck I want to do, and I'm sorry like that. You don't know nothing, man.
Eric Blackwell. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This has been Mayhem.